Hello, everyone. This is an instructional video on how to complete the Science of Learning assignment. So, starting in Google Classroom, you're going to want to go to classwork. You're going to want to scroll down to week 10. This is assignment 2, Science of Learning. And in this assignment, you're going to use your learning from the notes in class or this video to complete the graphic organizer. So, when you click on it, you should get a document that looks like this. So in class, we talked a lot about what is learning, where does it happen, what parts are needed, and the steps of learning. So we'll go through those now, and you can see the information that I put on my page and put something similar onto yours. So what is learning? Please describe learning. Please describe the meaning of learning in your own words. Learning is the biological process of forming strong neural connections in the brain through repeated practice in order to acquire knowledge or skills. So, like we talked about, it's that repetitive firing of the neural connections that, once they are strong enough, will form a memory of something learned, either a specific piece of information or a particular skill. So, where does learning happen? Let me make this a little larger. Learning occurs in the brain. Okay. That's where the actual neural connections are forming, but it does involve a lot of different parts of the body. So it involves the sensory organs, which are going to collect that information. It involves the neurons, which bring the information up to the brain, and the neurons in the brain itself. It includes the brain and neurotransmitters, which are the chemical signals that go between the nerve cells in the brain. So the last part we'll talk about with our notes here are how does learning happen? So first thing that's going to happen is that the sensory organs will take in information, and that information will be sent to the brain. Through neurons. I'm just going to add a little bit in there, make it a little more clear. The second thing that's going to happen is the brain is going to process that information looking for previous knowledge or experience. All right, so it's trying to filter, trying to find, do you already know that topic? Is there something prior that you've done or learned about that you can connect to? Third, repeated signaling of the informational pathway forms strong connections between neurons. And when the connections are strong enough, a memory is formed and learning happens, right? So learning is being able to recall a specific skill or piece of information without much input, without much, you know, needing to look it up or anything like that. So from here on down is all based on your opinion. So this part is left blank for you to fill in. So I want you to fill in the notes and then answer these based on your own ideas. On a scale of 1 to 10, my intelligence would be I can learn anything. Yes, no, I don't know. Tools I need to learn are, so you can highlight whichever ones you need. Learning is difficult for me. When is learning difficult? You can highlight those. Other tools, write anything else you need to learn. Other things that make learning difficult. What I enjoy learning outside of school is subjects, classes that I enjoy in school are favorite part of school, least favorite part of school, what you would change about school. And then lastly, is school or education important to you? Explain why or why not. So the first part I'm looking for to be completed with accurate information about how learning happens. The second part is all based on your own personal experience and personal ideas about learning. All right, I look forward to reading your responses.